Hello, what up, sweetie baby loves, and welcome back to TT by Lex, where I give you looks, I give you libations. My name is Lex. I am your neighborhood liquor makeup enthusiast, and I'm happy to be here. Today, we're going to be doing an Irish coffee because it's almost St. Patrick's Day. Might as well do it. So, grab your shakers. Grab your Jameson. Let's go make a cocktail. So, we are making an Irish coffee because it's obviously St. Patrick's Day. It's a fun morning cocktail. Pretty strong morning cocktail. But hey, if you've got nothing else to do, I'm not here to judge in any way, shape, or form. So, we're going to start off with half an ounce of brown sugar simple syrup. I taught you guys how to make this in the last video. If you are interested, please go check that one out. You can also use Demerara sugar. I hope I said that right. I always say it wrong. Then I'm going to add 1.5 ounces of Irish whiskey. I chose to use Jameson because Jameson is one of my favorite Irish whiskeys. If not Jameson, just make sure you use a really good blended Irish whiskey. On top of that, we're going to go in with 2 ounces of coffee. Preferably a medium roast, not necessarily a dark roast. You don't want to give it something that's too heavy, too strong, that's going to overpower the whiskey. And as far as the whiskey, you don't want to have a whiskey that's going to overpower the coffee. You want everything to balance out. So we're going to give it a quick stir just to make sure all those ingredients are incorporated in. And then now that we have the base done, it's time to get to the cream, which is the top of the Irish coffee. So you're going to take 3 ounces of heavy cream. Gotta use heavy cream. I'm gonna take the strainer off of my shaker, and then I'm gonna take the coil from it. So this is a cheat that I actually learned. So you're gonna take the coil and you're gonna put it in the shaker with the cream. Make sure it's on there tight when you put the lid on, and that coil is gonna act like a whisk. So instead of whisking up cream, you're gonna shake it up. So shake it to where it gets maybe 30 seconds to where it's still pourable, but still pretty stiff peaks so that it will float on top of your coffee. And you want to smooth it out, make it look real pretty because you want it to separate, kind of get into that a little bit. And boom, there you have it, an Irish coffee. Now that we've got the drink, let's go ahead and get into this look. So St. Patrick's Day is coming up. I obviously wanted to do something St. Patrick's inspired, which is where the Irish coffee came from. But as you can see, an Irish coffee doesn't give you really much to work with. It's brown and it's white, essentially. So it is very good, though. It's brown and it's white, so not really a lot to play with. But I also wanted to give you some greens in there. So I'm going to do what I would think if somebody was like, I have an eye look on that is an Irish coffee. This is what it would look like for me. Just me. Okay? For me. So, I'm going to start by going in with obviously my favorite base, but I'm going to do something a little different this time. I'm going to go in with rumor number 4 on the top part, and then I'm going to go in with P. Louise base rumor number 6, which is a darker brown on the lid to start building up the color that I'm going to use. So, I'm not going to go into too much detail into what palettes I'm using today, just for the simple fact that I think that a lot of these colors you guys can find in palettes you already have. They're just really browns and a green. This green you may or may not have in a palette. Probably not. But I can't tell you where the green came from. At least not yet. So I'm just tapping all this base in to my eye. Because it is Women's History Month and because I'm also doing a St. Patrick's Day look, today I thought that I would highlight on Ruth Negga. Now, if you don't know who Ruth Negga is, she is an Ethiopian Irish actress. She played Mildred Loving in Loving. She's also been on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She's most recently has been casted as Dorothy Dandridge in a movie that they're making that I believe comes out either the end of this year or next year. She was one of the first Black women in the British theater circuit to play Ophelia in Hamlet. And she also played Hamlet in her last theater run. And I just think she is just cool. I've watched a lot of interviews of her. I think she's an incredibly talented actress. I think that she has a very infectious personality. Funny, super funny. Which actually is how I got the idea of the Irish coffee to do. She's doing a Vanity Fair talent show, I want to say. It was either for Vanity Fair or for Vogue. Let me look it up so y'all don't drag me. It was for Vanity Fair. I was right. Yeah. Where she makes an Irish whiskey incorrectly, but she did it. And it's honestly not a long video at all, but it's just really funny to watch. I find it very entertaining. So it kind of inspired it. I was like thinking about doing an Irish coffee for quite some time. I wasn't really sure what to do for St. Patrick's Day already. And then I just came across that video and I was like, you know what? She been talking about doing a brown look. She almost did an espresso martini this week, but she decided to do something different. So why not Irish coffee? And why not go ahead and highlight Ruth Nega? So Ruth Nega, thank you for being a part of history. You're awesome. I admire you. I admire your work. She's an amazing actress, you guys. Like, amazing actress. So good. So good. Super duper talented. And I'm very excited to see what you do with Dorothy Dandridge in the upcoming movie. Yum. So I'm going to use a brown color. What am I going to use? I'm just going to use a deep brown all over my lid. All over my lid. We're going to start with that. A deep brown all over my lid. And just blend it very, very well. This could be going very, very south very, very quickly, but you know what? I'm going to see it through. Just going to blend this out all the way into my lash line. I don't think that I let my base get tacky enough before I started adding stuff on. But this is where we are now. There's no going back now. Blend it out. Take your time with this part, blend it out. I used a very cool tone brown. I probably should have used a redder brown, but I still have a chance to go back in on top of that. I'm gonna go back in with that brush and kind of on top of top of that, put an oranger brown and just kind of blend those two together. Really use that to blend out the edges so it's not as harsh. Yeah, much better. I'm doing this first eye because I'm not sure what this is all going to turn out like. And I don't want to ruin it. So I'm taking, again, this warmer brown along those edges. Pulling that all the way up into the brow because, I mean, we can. Because that's our business. Boom. That's the first eye. Brown, simple, real simple. This is going to be real fast look, guys. Watch, I promise. Whiskey, the warm brown's going to be the whiskey, right? The dark brown's going to be the coffee, right? And then the green I'm going to use is going to be the Irish. Okay, so I'm going to go in with Basic Truth right on top. Less than I used last time. And then I'm just going to, a little bit on the top. That's going to be my cream, y'all. That's my cream. That's my cream. Put that in so that it, kind of settles. I want to know that it's there, but I don't want to draw too much attention to it, if that makes sense. I need it to be seen, but not heard. Okay? Yep. Next eye. I'm going to do the same thing that I did on this side, and then we're going to do the bottom part. After this, I'm going to watch Phantom of the Opera and clean my apartment. That's literally the story of my life. Doing a full beat to do what? Watch Phantom of the Opera. We're happy with that. Under eye. So first, gonna line the top of my eye. Not with this one. Where's the other one? This is the lip liner. This is with the NYX Epic Liner Stick in brown. Smudge your brush, 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 and smudge your brush, smudge your brush, smudge your brush, smudge your brush. On the waterline. Guys, Irish coffee starting to hit. I have a tendency to make these videos like in the morning when I haven't had anything to eat yet. I'm gonna smudge that up. I smudge it up. This is cute, but we're not stopping here, okay? I'm gonna take a green color. It's like a Jameson green color. And I'm putting that on my waterline. Yeah, I said it, on my waterline. Right under that eye. Where I smudged out all that brown. And I'm gonna bring it up. Yeah! I like that. Nobody else has to. As long as I do, honestly. I think that looks kind of cool, actually. I think that looks kind of fun. But I've also been drinking, so who knows? My judgment can be skewed. I'm going to put a quick liquid liner on top. That's a brown, obviously. Y'all know I don't do black. Time for lashes. I'm going to go put on lashes, and I will be right back. So what y'all don't know is I always make 2 drinks. I make one for like the video, and then I make another one to like drink while I'm doing this. This could have been a day for one. Anyway, I'm moving on to blush. So for blush, I have on my lashes. I'd love to tell you what they are. No idea. There's a Sephora lash. And I don't remember the name of them. So I'm not even going to try. For blush, I'm going to use probably something from the Naked Tutorials palette. I'm thinking I'm going to use Redemption. It's an orange, but now I'm interested. It's like a neon orange, so I'm kind of afraid, but kind of not. So let's see what happens. Oh, that's cute. I'm going to go in with Sweet Cheeks in the color Daydream, the one I always use, which is like a corally pink. Also, just to kind of mix those 2 up and give a little bit more pink of a flesh to my face. Girl, you look how orange you look. Only the real ones will understand that reference. Juvia's Place, I'm going to go in with the same highlight that I've gone in with for the past couple videos. And the same brush, which is the Juvia's Place highlighter, in which the name escapes me. I don't know what it is. I'm going to beat that into the brush that I have. Over the brow, over the forehead. For the lips, I'm going to line with the NYX Epic Liner in Downtown Brown. No, I take that back. I'm going to take Morphe's Date Night. Nude Embrace from Maybelline. I'm going to do the Morphe Trippy lip gloss in the center. All right, so I've done blush, I've done eyes, I've done lips, I've done everything. So now all I have to go do is hair. I'm going to go do my hair, put on my dress, and I'll be right back for the final look. Alright guys, and this is the final look. I did go ahead and put something in the inner corner. I just felt like I needed a little bit extra. This is really all I have for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a good St. Patrick's Day. Happy Women's History Month. Please go look up Ruth Nega. She is awesome. She is amazing. If you like the look, guys, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see me come on here and drink and do my makeup, please do so. I think this came out cute. Not exactly what I expected it to look like. On camera and in person, it does read two different ways. And my skin's doing crazy stuff right now, guys. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Cheers and smooches. I'll see you next week. Hopefully for something a little bit simpler, and hopefully for something that doesn't get me as buzzed as quick. Yeah. So, hope you guys enjoyed. See you next week. Bye. Have a good St. Patrick's Day. Stay safe.